Look, I think this is all a testament and a demonstration of the evolution of Animoca, or at least the world realizing that you guys are so much more than just a Web3 gaming conglomerate. I mean, there's a lot going on here.
Yes.
And I can see how you guys could be the treasury asset for altcoins or whatever, something like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty fascinating. And this whole brand new future is something we really haven't seen. And we haven't seen it embodied in a company like Animoca. So I just want to say for the record that we are investors in Mochaverse and in Animoca, and something that I'm actually very proud of because this new future is pretty incredible.
Yeah.
And it's something that London Real Ventures, we came in on with the Mochaverse investment of a year plus ago, but also with the Animoca shares. And it's really cool to hear where you're going to take that. And I don't see anybody anywhere near you yet. That's what's really exciting. So it's not like what you do and the knowledge you have cannot be replicated quickly at all out there. Whereas, a lot of people can do Bitcoin treasury companies or can do an ETF. But what you have is, how long have you been doing Animoca for now? 10 years?
Well, Animoca itself started in 2011. Okay. But really entering into the crypto space was 2017. So it's a pretty, in crypto terms, we are old, but in sort of general terms, still a young company.
Okay.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. Follow what you're doing. Keep an eye out for what you're doing with Open Campus, of course, Mochaverse, upcoming IPO, let's see. And then what happens in the US. Mm-hmm. And then altcoin season's coming Q4. We heard it here first.
Yes.
And
gaming coming soon as well.
Right after that.
Yes.
Because GTA is early next year.
That's right.
Yeah. Always a pleasure. This is number 7. I always say that you are the next Elon Musk. People can say what they want about that, but that's what the way I describe you. And today it really makes sense. I don't think I've ever heard you say the word love in an interview or quantum entanglement. So you're also evolving, or at least I'm getting to know you better. But you're right. All of those things are important. And I like how you look at the arts and the cultures and the delights, because ultimately, the biggest asset class is culture. You always remind us of this.
Yeah. How do you get out of a rat race? How do you create wealth not only for yourself, but also for the generations to come after?
I am absolutely amazed with the quality of companies that we're getting exposure to.
We go on to Zoom calls with the innovators and the folks who are building new applications in metaverse, blockchain, artificial intelligence, decentralized finance.
What's going on, everybody? Thumbs up if you can see me.
We are focusing on early stage investment.
And the quality of people that we're getting exposure to, whether it be Dan Tapiero with 1RT, Jason Ma from Open, Yat Siu from Animoca.
It's been a phenomenal experience thus far. It has far exceeded my expectations.
We are focusing on cutting edge technologies.
I view it now as the best investment I've ever made. The upside I view is unlimited.
And as a retail investor, I would never get this exposure anywhere else outside of Investment Club.
See you in the Investment Club.
And that's one thing maybe we'll close with. People think the blockchain is about maybe tokens and money or about technical things, but it's not really. It's a reflection of who we are as humans. And it's an embodiment of who we are as humans. It's one of the most, I'd say, human inventions out there. Is really everything that's going on with
Absolutely.
Web3.
And sort of to close that thought, the most things we invest in is actually cultural in context. Our communities, our societies, our networks, they're all embodied essentially through the strength of their relative cultures. Yeah. If you have a weak culture, you have a weak community. And we buy things to be members of those communities. We buy things that are cultural icons, whether it's a Rolex or Bored Ape. Doesn't really matter. And maybe some of them could really just be status objects that are also cultural forms of cultural capital, for instance. But at the end of the day, that's why, when we talked earlier about money is important. But for most people, it's not a means to, it's not the end in itself. It's a means to an end. Yeah. And that end is ultimately one where they care ultimately about their reputation, about their legacy, about their symbolic and cultural capital, which sits on top, right? And then the money part augments it, right? And you see this, right? If you meet a millionaire and he meets another one who could be worth tens of millions more, they're still just millionaires. How do they distinguish themselves? By what they own, by what they do, and what legacies they've left. It doesn't matter that he had 10 times more millions of dollars. We don't talk about that, right? Even the billionaires that are out there, we don't talk about the billionaires who made more money than the other billionaire. We talked about the ones who changed the world, who made an impact, who did great things, who helped society. And I think ultimately that's what we all want.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.